Okay, everybody, today we are looking at number 14 from the 2019 STAAR exam. And it reads, what is the positive value to this equation? It gives 4x squared plus 12x equals 135. Well, first thing you'll notice here, this is a quadratic equation. I have an x squared, so rather than getting all the variables on one side and the constants on the other, I'm going to set the equation to 0. So let me do it this way. Let's draw a line here, and we'll subtract this 135 from both sides. That'll be our start. So on the right side here, these cancel, giving me 0. Over here I'll just write everything. 4x squared plus 12x minus 135. Well, you may be able to factor that. I'm going to go ahead and just use the quadratic equation. That'll be a quick, don't have to worry about it. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all of that over 2a. And let's identify, well, a is the coefficient of x squared, that is 4. B is the coefficient of x, which is 12. And c is my constant, which is negative 135. Remember, this is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 in this case. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Let's do this. X equals negative b is 12, so negative 12 plus or minus the square root of b, again, which is 12, squared, minus 4 times a, which is also 4, times c, which is negative 135. Let's extend that out just a little bit. Close my parenthesis and draw a line. All of that over to a. Of course, a is 4. All right, so let's go ahead and simplify this a little bit. One thing at a time. All right, so negative 12 is still negative 12 here. Let's look inside this radical. So 12 squared is 12 times 12, so that should give you, if you stick that in the calculator, 144. Negative 4 times positive 4 times negative 135. A negative and the negative, those are going to cancel, so this will be a plus. And if I multiply all these together, 4 times 4 is 16, and I think 16 times 135 gives me a value of 2,160. All of that, of course, over 2 times 4, which is 8. Yes. And then let's go ahead and simplify that inside. I'll just do that over here. We'll say x equals negative 12 plus or minus square root of 144 plus 160 gives me a value of 2304, all divided by 8. And if I take the square root of 2,304, I don't happen to know this one off the top of my head, but I put it in my calculator and I get negative 12 plus or minus, that comes out to be 48. Plus or minus 48 all over 8. So here I have two options. Either it is x equals negative 12 plus 48 over 8, or x equals negative 12 minus 48 all divided by 8. So if I do this one, I get x equals negative 12. Well, 48 minus 12 is 36 divided by 8, which gives me a value of 4.5. Or x equals negative 12 minus 48 is negative 60 divided by 8, which gives me a value of negative 7.5. And the equation, or the problem, it asked me what was the positive value of the equation, which is here, 4.5. The other one, in this case, we don't need.